At the UPS store again. Man, I want Qdoba because I'm in the area. Okay, I just sold. So I talked in yesterday's video, or whatever day I upload this, all the PS3 consoles I have. So I bought like 5 of them that were broke, and I've been fixing them. They're like the old, like big PS3s. Probably like one of my favorite consoles, honestly. But I bought one of them, and it had me stumped. It just would not work. Ooh, there's a bus broke down. It just would not work. I did the normal repair, which was replacing the capacitors on the board, and it worked for a little bit, but like the screen would just kind of like glitch out. So I think either the graphics, the GPU was dying on it or dead, or one of the HDMI like little basically like processing chips is just completely dead on it, because now like at first like it would just immediately, like they call it the yellow light of death on the PS3, but basically what it does is the light turns green, you get like the millisecond flash of yellow, and then it just flashes red, and like it won't boot or like turn on or anything like that. Once I did the normal repair that fixes them, it turned on and worked like normal, but like I said, I was having issues with the screen, and then like I just had no video whatsoever. So like now it would boot up, like it would turn on like normal, it would, like you could put a disc in and take it out, but there was just no video output. God dang, my phone keeps, this mount sucks. How about now? Yep, there we go. So I just put it through, I threw it back on eBay because I think I paid maybe 40 or 50 bucks for it. And basically they're almost like a collector's item at this point, because they're really hard to come by, like in good condition. This one was in, I'd say, decent condition at best. Some of the clips were broke that hold the top on. It was nothing like that you could see with it just sitting there, but like if you took it apart, there were things that were broke, like physically. So I robbed a few parts off it, like the hard drive cover I needed, and I think one other thing, like I think this one came with a controller when I bought it, and I paid, I don't know, 50 or 60 for it, something like that. And I kept the controller and the little hard drive cover because I needed it for another console that I had. And then I just threw it back up on eBay. I think I started the auction at like 20 bucks and I ended up selling for 45 plus like 20 bucks for shipping or something like that. So it pretty much broke even because those parts, no, I made out a little bit better, but that's irrelevant to this. I find this to be the most random circle case. So this is brand new. They just built this. This used to be a Kmart right here, as you can tell, big K. It's been closed down and abandoned for, God, quite a few years now. It's got to be going like 7 or 8 years maybe. And this parking lot's been empty. They started working on the old Kmart like car shop right there. They haven't opened it or done anything with it. But, I mean, that was like a couple years ago. They started working on that, doing stuff. And then they just started building this like this year. And I just think it's so random. But I'm on my way home. I got home from work and then pretty much packed that thing up and took back off. I had to return some stuff from Amazon too. I bought these little lamps that can go on like our fireplace mantle. It kind of sounds dumb. So when we bought our house, if most of you guys have followed along, we didn't have any lights like in the ceiling. We just had like the fan that's got a light on it, but those lights were just like spotlights essentially. It wasn't like comfortable lighting, I guess. I don't know if that's even a term, but barely ever turned those on. So we had like 3 or 4 floor lamps, or no, we had 2 floor lamps, and then we had like a lamp on the fireplace mantle, like a full-size lamp, and then I think we eventually got a 3rd floor lamp. I don't remember, to be honest with you, but we had like 3 or 4 lamps downstairs, and those were like our sources of lighting. And lamps at like eye level, a couple of them throughout the whole living room, is a lot different like vibe of lighting compared to like lights that are like built into your ceiling, which is what I ended up doing. We always wanted those. It just makes the house feel like 50 years newer. And, you know, it's just nice. Like when you're cleaning, you know, crank those things on full brightness and, you know, it's as bright as can be. It's really nice. And then watching a movie or eating dinner, you know, you want some lights on, but you don't want it that bright. You know, turn the brightness all the way down, the dimmer switch or whatever. But I went a little overkill. I probably put at maybe like 4 too many. If I could go back, I would do like 4 less and space them out a little bit more. But I would rather have too many than not enough, because then, you know, it just would never feel bright enough in there. But when I did that, we got rid of all our lamps, because we don't have a big living room. Well, we don't have a big house, period. It's like 1,300 square feet, but it's cluttered easily because, you know, it just, you know, our furniture and the way the room is designed, it clutters really easily. And of course, I have 10 projects going on at all times, which takes up a ton of room. And we got rid of those floor lamps because honestly, like the dogs, when they were puppies, they kind of chewed them up, and I don't know, they just really didn't really fit our aesthetic anymore, I guess. And now sometimes we're watching a movie, like we want some light on, but like we don't want the lights on in the ceiling, because even at their lowest setting, they're a little bit too bright if you're just kind of like chilling on the couch late at night watching a movie. So now I'm ordering more lamps. Makes sense, right? But it's just, I got like these 2 kind of like modern looking ones. They're dirt cheap, but they're super nice. They're square though. It's not like a full-size lamp, so it takes a full-size bulb, so you get a good amount of light, but it's in a really small footprint. So I got one, and I'm gonna put one like on each side of the fireplace mantle, and you know, just be able to have those on at night. You know, if we're sitting there eating and we don't want the lights on too much or something like that, or watching a movie, like I said, just kind of give it like some nice mood lighting in there. But so I had ordered 2 of them, and the box came with no damage. Like, it was an Amazon box. They were both in one box, but they're individually packaged. And when I opened the Amazon box, one of the boxes was perfectly fine. The other one looked like it had fallen like from 10 feet right on the corner. Like it was like squished down. And I'm like, you can't even tell. Like, that's definitely going to be damaged. There's no way it's not. So of course I opened it, and the lampshade is like, I don't know if you call it a lampshade, because it's almost made out of like a vinyl or like a plastic, and completely like crushed. So I sent, you know, Amazon an email or whatever, and they're like, oh, you know, we'll send you another one. Just make sure you send it back by like February 1st or something. I'm like, well, yeah, obviously. And, you know, it's cool. It's no charge. But it's really annoying because then you got to drive across town to do the return. You know, it's not like UPS is a 5-minute drive. It's, I don't know, I guess perks of ordering online. But, I mean, they really do make it simple. Like, it couldn't be any simpler besides, like, literally having UPS come pick it up, which I think they offer, but I think you got to pay for that. But, so they send, because my order had 2 of those, they just like redid the whole order, so they sent 2 more. And I was like, well, that's kind of dumb. I only need 1, so that's just, you know, a waste of resources really, but whatever. So luckily they sent 2, because I opened up one of them out of that. So the second package, it's 2 lights in a cardboard box, you know, like 2 cardboard boxes each containing 1 light. The first time they sent it in a bigger box, so both the lights were in the box, but there was no protection or anything. They're just sliding around. But this one was definitely damaged before it was packaged. So whoever packaged that box should have easily seen that and been like, no, you know, toss this one because this is trash, you know, it's damaged. But the second package, like the replacement one, they sent 2 lights again, but they literally sent them in a bag, like both boxes in like just one of those like real thin bags or whatever. I'm like, so the first one's damaged, so you send the second one in a bag. I'm like, okay, whatever. I ripped the bag open. Both boxes had no damage, luckily. But I finally, like a couple days later, today, opened the one because I'm like, hey, I gotta run to UPS. Let me grab these while I go. First one I open, lamp is damaged. Like, the box wasn't damaged, but the lampshade was damaged. So that's 2 out of 4 were damaged. Luckily, the second one I opened doesn't appear to have any damage. So I was like, damn, man. Like, whoever's selling these things, I don't know if it's Amazon themselves when they're packing them or what, but all right, guys, I'm almost home, so I will see you in a second.
Rotisserie chicken. Honestly, this one's not my favorite. Hello. Don't mind my pimple, guys. This one's not my favorite. It's all right. We got macaroni in case we're feeling like that. It's a, what do they call?
So I've been working on my car a little bit. I don't think I ever uploaded the video. I was talking about some few issues this car has. So after I drive for a while, like when I'm almost to work, it pops up on my dash every day that there's a tire pressure sensor fault. So I'm going to disable that through my computer and the scanner here. Got to change some codes. Wow, this computer sounds terrible. It's cool here. It goes through everything and tests everything, but I was having another issue where it was like, ooh, that looks creepy. I was having another issue where like it was squeaking and creaking when I would go over bumps, like on the outside, really loud. And what that ended up being is, yes, I put a new sway bar on the back, and I'm trying to make it look, this looks so creepy in the video, or in the camera. I put a new sway bar in the back, and when you put a sway bar on, you don't want to tighten them down until the weight is on the wheels. Like, you want the car on the ground, basically. And I think what I did was I snugged them up, and then I put the car on the ground, and I was like, you know what, let me clean up first before I do anything else. And then I think I forgot to actually tighten them down, so they eventually kind of loosened up. And then when I would hit any kind of bump or turn or even get in the car, it was just like creaking because it would move a little bit. And then when I would hit a bump, it would like thud. So that was really annoying. It's been doing that for like 3 weeks now. Finally think I got that issue taken care of. I know my seat kind of squeaks, but we'll see for sure in the morning. But now I have to get into the cluster programming, and which one is it? I'm forgetting. I see. Plus, okay, I gotta get on my phone and check the numbers I gotta switch. You see, I'm basically like, this controls my whole cluster, like traction control, air ride, the backup sensors, all that stuff. So changing this code basically will reprogram that stuff. So I gotta change, I know a few of these numbers, but I gotta go on my phone and look for sure. So change this to BB, and then I write that. Cycle the ignition off and back on. And then if it worked, I did the hour meter too. Yes, cool, so it works. So police cars have this one on by default. This one didn't, so I like to enable that. It just kind of lets me know that it worked. So let me put it in reverse, see if the sensors come on. Oh no, they don't come on. Let me do this. Info, I like having that one up, but oh no, it's disabled. Well, I'm not mad because those things annoyed my soul. So that's done. Cool. And then you can like read codes here. You can clear them out. Like, hit that. And it's sending it. And this, like, if you have like check engine lights or like your brake light, you know, any warning lights in this will like get in way more than like, you know, your typical free AutoZone scan will. Your AutoZone ones like just check the like a check engine light, basically just basic codes. This gets into like each module. Alrighty guys, well the car is done. And I think that's gonna wrap up this video for today. Wasn't anything too special. Sorry guys. Kind of an eventful day for me, but really nothing happened worth videotaping. Wow, that's an old term. But hopefully you guys can see me. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video for today, and I will see you guys tomorrow with something hopefully better. I'm tired. It's 6:20. It feels like it's 9 o'clock. I think I'm gonna take me a shower and go to bed a little early. Oh, by the way, a little update on Bailey. So I didn't get to read all the comments yet. I kind of glanced at some of them at work. Shelby got a lot of comments that, like, they think it's separation anxiety from the other dogs. That's not it. She's never been like that. If we put her in that cage with the other two, with Coco and Tasha, she would just freak out the same exact way, but now she's stuck in a cage with those two, and those two are the most, calm, tame dogs, so that wouldn't work. Putting her in a cage, I mean, obviously we bought the cage. We're going to try it. We didn't last night and today because the weather was calm and, there was really no reason she was going to freak out. But those calming treats, can't really say if they work or not because, she was good today. But I don't know. It's just, she's been like that since she was a puppy. I mean, since she was tiny. So I think she's just got anxiety really, really, really bad. And we're just, as time goes on, we just need to figure out ways to manage it, I guess, would be the best way to put it. Really, I guess time will tell. So definitely keep you guys updated on that, though. She did perfectly fine today. And I hate to see her, putting her in a cage just breaks my heart. Like, the other two dogs, they go in there, they love it. Like, even we leave the door open for them, they'll go in there and just chill and sleep. They love it. Bailey, I just feel it breaks my heart when she's in there. It's like a baby, like a human baby, I swear. But all right, guys, I'll see you in the next video.